You know, quite often the twists and turns in our lives, the unexpected changes are often quite challenging, aren't they? Usually our first reaction is to resist the change. But quite often, I believe, and it's the comeback coach's first point in Run to Daylight, once the dust settles and the pain subsides, we realize change brings things into our lives worth keeping no matter what. There have been many examples of this truth in my life. A recent example, of course, 2.5 years ago, after almost 20 years on the job, I was let go as a sportscaster at the CBS affiliate here in Denver, and what a blessing it has become, and opening the door to move down the street right here to Channel 9 and become co-host of Colorado and Company. Maintaining a positive attitude toward change, easy to suggest, but much more difficult to execute, right? Over the summer, while traveling, I was reading a weekly news magazine. An article, Making Do Without the Minivan, caught my eye. Well written by a Seattle housewife, the story centered on a family's response to the then skyrocketing gas prices. It was shocking to the self-proclaimed working mom with a half-time job, 2 kids, and a busy social life, how much the active family was spending to keep a minivan and SUV full of fuel. They decided to cut back. Fewer indulgences at the grocery store, less Starbucks, family vacation to Disneyland canceled, and an in-state visit with relatives substituted. Initially, it was a struggle, but slowly, once the dust settles and the pain subsides, the family began to adapt, partnering with neighborhood families and carpooling to school, riding bikes to swim practice, patronizing local restaurants instead of longer excursions to more popular establishments, exchanging books with neighbors instead of driving to the bookstore. Gas consumption in the family plunged 50%. The walking and biking helped Mom lose 5 pounds. The family dog was happier and getting more exercise. The story's author was most proud of the great conversations generated with her kids as they walked and biked together. She wraps up the article saying the high cost of gas has been nothing but good for her family. This week, resolve to transform a negative into a positive. Turn adversity into your ally. Become a student, not a victim of circumstance. Promise yourself to be limited only by your imagination, not your fears, in creating productive choices to the challenges you face. Trust me, it will bring you nothing but good.
Such good advice. To sign up for the Comeback Coach's weekly Pep Talk, or to purchase one of his books, or if you'd like him to be part of your next planning group or next event, he's an inspirational speaker, he's an MC. Go to Coach's website, seekvictory.com.